right, guys, we are back. We're back. We are back, baby. This is a World Tournament EZA PHY who may actually be good. Which is like, whoo, man. Those not really coming around too much these days. Should we give him a sticker? I don't know. Maybe we'll give them... Stickers are just not as free and easy as they used to be. You know, back when Chain Battle was like... I've got 15, but like there's a lot of super EZAs they could do of old Dokkan Fest that I have not stickered up. So, maybe we will sticker Bojack if this boy ends up looking really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build I gave him. Shocking, I know. Yeah, but like, I mean, this guy probably will serve his best role as basically like a floating support type character. Now, I do want to quickly flip over. I do not mind his restrictions at all. Free-to-play characters like this being restricted and then in exchange are good is fine, right? So this guy, we either need to be running a full Space Traveling Warrior team or a full villain team. And I have no problem with this whatsoever. So we'll run him on probably Cell's team. I think we're just going to run him on Cell's team. Get the domain. We'll be able to run a very competitive full villain team. After, I mean, you know, Hit and some of these characters have come out, Cell's team is now significantly better. And remember, the thing with Cell, right? Cell just needs what, chat? Big bad bosses. That's what Cell needs to be effective. Bojack is that, plus a support. I think this will work good. Let's go and hop in. Let's see how good World Tournament free-to-play EZA Bojack is. I think he'll be solid. Alright, guys. We are coming into an event here. So Bojack started out in slot 7, which is a little bit unfortunate. And neither of the cells have revived either. So we may not even be able to get to see... damn it. Bro, I just hop in, and it's just like... We're not going to see Bojack attack until, like, turn 5. Because it's like, I'm probably just going to put Cell in slot 1, let him revive. And then I guess I'll come back next turn. Now, real quick, Bojack does get more attack the higher our HP is. So, certainly I'd like to see Bojack on a rotation where he, you know, is able to have, like, nearly full HP. Alright, I mean, let's just go ahead and get through this turn. Again, we're probably going to revive. I didn't realize we were going to end up skipping, like, pretty much the entire fight, but it is what it is. I am going to do this with Texel. Alright, let's see. Does he super? No. Okay, so he's not even going to kill Cell anyway. I am still going to make sure that the friend Cell is the one that's going to revive. So we are going to leave him kind of, like, out there in harm's way and see how things are going to go, right? Alright, so Bojack, remember, is doing quite a bit. Bojack is giving all allies 21% chance to crit because of the fact that we have a full extreme class team. And Bojack is also giving all allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense. So Bojack is a nice support character, and he's big bad bosses. And then he's also like doing guaranteed crit. He's guarding 10 million. He's at okay. But like, how is the damage gonna be? Let's see. We are super. That's good. Let's see. Oof. I mean, okay. That's definitely not a great start. So that was Zamasu supers for about 2 million. I mean, if we had full HP, we would have lived, but we would have taken critical damage. Yeah, I mean, that's... that Zamasu doesn't hit hard enough. It's 2.8? I don't know. Maybe that's not so bad, because Bojack's role would be as, like, a floating support for the most part. And... like, so this means Bojack would be able to take like all these normals. He would be able to take. A cheeky slot 3 super would kill him. Okay. Zamasu 2.8. I mean, it's basically 3 million. Again, that means Bojack would be okay against these vicious boss normals. I certainly would have preferred we didn't die right there, but I guess it's not the worst. right? Because it's not like I... Okay, let's just jump right back in, and we'll keep talking. All right, guys, coming back in. Okay, so we have pretty much full HP right here. The only thing is that would be nice going through here with if we're running double cell. It would be good if Goku Black would just blow like STR cell away and we can revive him, and then we know how effective of a slot 1 he becomes after that. All right, let's see. If Goku Black doesn't super right away, perfect. Okay, so we'll be able to see Bojack. So Bojack's damage should be a little bit higher here, since we're entering the turn at basically full HP, right? Now, remember, there are a lot of buffs Bojack is getting based upon having the full villain team or full space traveling warrior team, right? So Bojack is getting, what, 40% attack and defense per villain or space traveling warrior ally in the team. And then he gives the 3% crit per ally. So he's giving him 21% chance to crit, which is, that is strong. Like, I feel like they don't really hand that out very much, right? It doesn't include Bojack himself, but, like, that's fine. Because, well, yeah, it's fine because he does guaranteed fucking crits anyway. Right? Like, as long as you have the full team of Space Traveling Warrior or Extreme Class, Bojack is doing guaranteed crits. He's got the dart, got the guard, he's got the support. I know we did get blown away, but, like, I don't hate what I'm seeing from him. Okay, this is a scary turn here. Damn it. I guess... I'd rather not lose again. Let's just go with Cell right here. If he dies and he ends up reviving, so be it. So be it. All right, let's let this play through. We're going to have Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo will give the nice villain support, which will be helpful. Yeah, all right, so this Cell is going to revive. So this is the Cell we're going to need to use as slot 1 then, since this is the guy that revived right here. Alright, let's go ahead and do that with DKP. Let's get the Dragon Balls out. Yeah, okay, so I gotta float that other cell. Pronto. We gotta do that shit pronto. Well, we're gonna do this, though. Zamasu did just super, so it's not like he's gonna super again in a second here. Alright, let's hit this. So, I mean, we do have a lot of support up for this friend cell. Bojack's link set, by the way. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, Bojack has the Hera Clan, Galactic Warriors, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Revival, The Walls Standing Tall, and Shattering Limit. Now, other Bojack characters are not... I mean, I guess... we could run Transformed Bojack. Like the Transformed EZA PHY. We could run him. I think I probably will do a second run, probably in just like a much weaker event, where we could kind of. Although I mean, I could run him. Like he's effective enough to run. It's not like we have to go into like a very weak event, but yeah, whatever. All right, and then let's hit this right here. Boom. All right, start getting those Dragon Balls for DKP. All right, so Cell should be okay, provided Zamasu didn't super before we attacked. That was the big thing. Yeah, I guess, now the funny thing is, like, we have seen most of what Bojack is able to perform, but I guess I haven't talked about his super attack effect. Certainly him getting an additional super will be huge, but we would need to get a hidden potential system additional super for that, which... because of the fact that Bojack doesn't have any built-in additionals or like counters or something like that, like he's not gonna have a chance to proc that on those. So it's just like whatever our additional is in the potential system, it's just, you know, like ×2 for that, and that is gonna be like the proc chance we're gonna get for it. Because a lot of times, you know, characters have a bunch of built-in additionals, and you could proc the additional on all these different attacks, right? But that's not the case here. 14 million right there. Okay. Now, Bojack gets 50% attack and defense right there, supreme damage. Greatly lowers enemy defense, which we saw. But he does give extreme class allies 30% defense for 2 turns. So he's giving the rotation a huge amount of support. He seems like, you know, up to about 2.5 million is probably going to be about his limit. I mean, it'll be different if we have him next to a Bojack character. You know, Galactic Warriors, remember, is 2 key, 20% attack and defense, right? Like, that is a very significant number. So, like in that instance, he'd be a little bit better off, but... yeah, I do kind of like him. I think we could run him as an option. He's not like, oh my god, the greatest free-to-play ever, but like I think we could run this Bojack, and he could actually contribute towards winning in some of these red zone fights. I mean, you know, if he gets locked in slot 1 against like Jiren or something like that, like he as a free-to-play character, he doesn't have a way to get around that, but like he's actually bringing a lot to the table with all of his support. Right, and then he does have a defensive mechanic he's guarding. So, I mean, yeah, Bojack, I mean, especially if you compare it to a lot of these other World Tournament characters we get, like, yeah, Bojack seems effective for sure. Alright, guys, let's get to a few more rotations of Bojack here. We definitely need to see him against the Goku Black and Zamasu for sure. I think we're probably going to be best off still rocking with this Cell right here. It's not the one that's revived, but, I mean, against this Zamasu, I think he should still be fine. So let's hit that. Let's hit this. Then we'll have hit transformed. Okay, so after this turn, we're going to be in kind of a good spot where I've kind of got like the setup I'm looking for. Remember, SDR Cell after he revives is an easy slot 1, right? Like very, very comfortable. I don't know, maybe I should show the next rotation too. Like when it comes to like, you know, kind of like showcasing like a support type character like Bojack. I mean, part of what Bojack does is that 2-turn support, right? The fact that, you know, that super attack effect 2-turn defensive support is massive, dude. It really helps. So Bojack is legitimately going to make the next rotation a lot stronger defensively. Right, so like we'll have Goku and Frieza in slot 1, and I mean Goku is going to be able to handle it even better, thanks to Bojack, right? Yeah, I do like him. I feel like it's just, I don't know, like he's pretty basic, but this is what I always talk about. It's something I bring up a lot. Like, you know, Dokkan Fest exclusives and, you know, Carnival LR, stuff like that should not be, in my opinion, like category restricted and stuff. These should be just kind of like really powerful characters that we could run across like numerous teams and shit, right? Whereas, like, I think that this is then how they could do, like, free-to-play, maybe some EZA characters, something like that. They can restrict them, and then make them good, right? Like, this Bojack, to me, is kind of, like, what I envision from a... Bojack is what I envision from free-to-play characters, for sure. For sure. All right, we have Demon King Piccolo out as well. Demon King Piccolo, he basically is fulfilling the same role as Bojack. He's like a fine kind of like, you know, just like floating support character. Now with this team too, we're going to have orbs everywhere, right? We just have orbs going crazy. And remember, all the characters on this rotation, we're getting Bojack's 2-turn support. All right, it is going to take us... I mean, this fight is just going to go on forever, though, now that I think about it. We don't have some real... I mean, Tech Cell is probably going to be our hardest hitter. So, it's going to take us a little bit to finish this fight off. I kind of would like to see Bojack, if we could get there, against this Goku Black and Zamasu. Once their HP gets very low, their normals get really crazy. Because they get an attack buff, and then their super attack changes to one that gives them an attack buff as well. So once HP gets super low, I really want to see how Bojack is able to handle those. Although I guess we did see about the damage he would take from like 2.8 million. The 600k wasn't the best, but it's at least survivable. Alright, sure, yep. Demon King Piccolo, he should be 100% A-OK back there too. Like, I'm not really concerned about him at all. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Demon King Piccolo getting some big, awesome unit, for sure. Alright, so it's my Cell who's guarding, yeah? Yep, okay. Dude, the fact... that guard indicator is very helpful. And we'll do this. Okay. So with Cell, he just has big bad bosses, but I mean that's, you know, if we got big bad bosses, we should be good. All right, let's see what Cell takes right here. Yeah. Oh, man. Too good. Too good. Too good. Alright. Yeah. Cell's decent, man. Cell's got a little bit. I do like how comfortable he is in slot 1. After, like, it's like, I mean, I guess you do have to do several things, right? Like, he has to build up his passive, which is what, I think it's 5 attacks. You need to use his active, and then he needs to revive. But, like, once you do those 3 things, which, I mean, it is 3 separate things, but it's not as bad as it sounds, he is quite effective in that slot 1 role. And then Bojack, of course, supporting nicely. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. That's... Damn, so without the dodge build right there, we were dead. Okay. I'm sure there was at least one person who already commented, like, oh, too much dodge, should have had more additional. Like, go scroll down, you'll find the comments. And we would be dead right now. We would be dead right now. Because dude. Y'all already know about me and those hidden potential system additional normals, too. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, for me to call... Like, I'm totally okay with a character dying to supers, but being able to tank normals. Even their like, their unbuffed normals were fucking him up. Those are... I mean, that's 1.5, man. Those normals right there were 1.5 million. And we were getting... absolutely blasted by 1.5 million. That's crazy. Because it's not like they don't... Like, there's no buff or anything. Yeah. Yeah, chat. That one was kind of... That's... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Bojack just fucking sucks. Alright, guys. So, yeah. Okay, Bojack. Bojack maybe hurt my feelings a little bit, chat. Over here, I just went to a different team. We're on Slug's team here. Let's just go ahead and get a couple of more turns of Bojack. Just kind of like see what he's able to do. And then we'll finish up. I mean, it's... Damn, I can't... Like, I can't cape or cap for a character that can't tank normals. Right, like, if Bojack could handle normals, but a super attack would kill him, as a world tournament EZA free-to-play, I think that's, like I'm taking it, sure, but, like, damn, dude, even those normals were a huge problem for him. I mean, certainly we could keep him out of, like, harm's way, but it's, I mean, he's not, like, he's more effective than, like, again, 99% of the world tournament free-to-play characters, but still, I mean, that was definitely kind of a bummer there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and so now we're next to this Bojack right here. So this is going to give us basically everything. The only link we don't have here is Revival, which is 2 key, and then would give us some stats if HP is under 50%. So for all intents and purposes, we have all of Bojack's like actual links up here. Hera Clan, Galactic Warriors, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Wall, Standing Tall, Shattering Limit. Bojack is definitely going to be a lot stronger here, right? Like, if we were able to, you know, against Goku Black and Zamasu, if we had Thirst for Conquest, and we had Galactic Warriors up, and we had Big Bad Bosses up, like, I mean, he would be fine. But it's, I mean, those characters would have to exist, right? Like, it's like, yeah, we could say, like, oh, like, if he had his links up, but, like, you know, he needs to be able to get his links up, though. All right, I'm trying to... let me hit this. Okay. All right, well, we'll hit this for a little attack support. I was trying to get a Rainbow Orb and an STR or AGL for Bullet Jam Lemo there. All right, so let's see. So this Bojack is a very, very old band unit who has not EZ-a'd, right? This guy right here. Yeah, quite an old character that guy is right there. All right, so let's see what Bojack hits for us. 21 million, so quite a bit higher we got up to here. And additional super, 22 million. So, I mean, that's, like, if we have all those links up. Because remember, Bojack, that link set is he's getting huge stats. Thirst for Conquest, 15% attack. Galactic Warriors, 20% attack. Big Bad Bosses, 25% attack. Wall Standing Tall, 20% attack. Right, and then Shattering Limit and Heraclan are both giving him 5% attack. It's just a huge amount. But it's like, you know, maybe, I mean, full power Bojack, like just start of turn full power Bojack, is like a character that we have like not gotten in years, basically. So, I mean, maybe they could drop one of him. Maybe they could. I think we'll probably do one more rotation and finish up. All right, guys, let's go and do this rotation, and we will be good here. So, let's hit this. Let's hit this. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I mean, maybe, I mean, I like what they did with this Bojack. Like, if they just made all the World Tournament EZA characters, like, at least, like, similar-ish to this, like, we would be in business. But, I like, it's not, they don't usually do it like this, right? Okay, sure. All right, but Bojack-sama, what do you have for us? 22 right there. Yeah, and remember, I mean, he's supporting. He gives 2-turn support. Oh, another hidden potential additional super. Almost 24 million right there. Okay. Yeah, Bojack. I mean, outside of Tau probably should be the best unit of the batch, but number 2 is probably Bojack, although I do think the future Gohan does seem like he's got a little bit of juice, too. Alright, guys, so there was a Bojack. I think we will refrain from a sticker. We can take a look at the boy's sticker right here, right? There's a sticker. Alright, so this is Evil Power Unleashed, Bojack. Leader skills, extreme physical type, key 3, and 120% HP, attack, and defense. I mean, maybe we could run him. Actually, he'd probably be good on Battlefield, huh? Yeah, okay. We'll run him in Battlefield. His passive here, Pressure of Savage Power. He gets 3 key and 170% attack and defense at the start of turn. The more HP remaining, the more attack he gets, up to an extra 200%. When attacking, he gets 100% attack and defense and disable enemy guard. Per Space Traveling Warrior category ally or Extreme Class ally on the team, whichever has more, Bojack gets 40% attack and defense per ally. And then he gives all allies a 3% chance to crit per ally with himself excluded. So we can get up to 21% chance to crit. Pretty good. I mean, that's definitely solid. Like, this is like a premium ability. Like, I don't know. Like, this is surprising they give this to me, to a free-to-play character. And then if all allies on the team are Space Traveling Warrior or Extreme Class characters, he does guaranteed crits, guard, and then gives all allies 2 key 30% attack and defense. Then his super attack is another piece of the puzzle here. His Grand Smasher. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, greatly lowers enemy defense, and then gives Extreme Class allies 30% defense for 2 turns. But quick note, if he was just stacking defense here, he would be a lot better. Like, with how long these long red zones, stuff like that, stacking is so important these days. But, I mean, if you consider he's giving this crit support, he's guarding, giving this support, and giving this support, like, he's not bad. He is not bad at all. No way, right? I like this guy, I do. I just wish, I mean, it's, you know, getting crushed by those normals, though, right? Can't really defend that for sure. 12 key multiplier, 145%. It's actually a tad high. Usually this is 140. Link set, Heraclan, Galactic Warriors, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Revival, The Wall Standing Tall, and Shattering the Limit. Here's his best linking partners right here. Most of these characters are not highly relevant at the moment, as you guys could see. Full power Bojack, like, this is it in terms of, like, start of turn, you know, like, full power Bojack. Just these 2 guys right there. So, maybe that guy could get, like, a Dokkan Fest or an LR or something like that. Maybe. I mean, we would see. But then, I mean, if this guy, like, if there was like a BoJack like team that would come out, like this guy, and he was able to get these links up, like this guy would be good. Like this guy is good with all this shit up. But it's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, if we run a character to get all this up, we're going to lose more often because that character will be weaker. Type, like, that's, you know, type shit. So, all right, there's that. Kind of just, like, looking through all of his stuff. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the categories for BoJack here. So, he, of course, is on the Resurrected Warrior category. Always nice to get more options here. Again, BoJack, like, if we have to do some Resurrected Warrior mission, this BoJack would be good. He definitely raises the floor. As long as it's a full, like, villain, like, lineup we do of one of these categories, he raises the floor of these categories. So there's Resurrected Warriors. Here's movie bosses. You know, the movie bosses, obviously. When was our last movie bosses character? Oh, we did get Tech EZA Janemba in April. So, you know, I'm sure, you know, we're going to see one sooner rather than later. Don't worry, don't worry. Then there's also the Time Traveler. Yeah, so this category, it's called Time Traveler, but I saw the Japanese translation is not, you know, like traveling through time. It's like I don't know. It implies, like, it makes sense why the Daima characters are on Time Traveler, because it's talking about like through dimensions more so like than actual like time. So like any of the Z fighters that are like fighting in the demon realm are gonna have Time Travelers, right? And then there's also, what is this? This is Terrifying Conquerors right here. One of the major villain teams. I'm sure we'll get a new leader for that sooner rather than later. BoJack is also on the Inhuman Deeds category as well. Okay. BoJack is also on Space Traveling Warriors. This is one of his important categories right here. Either that or, you know, full villain team to get all of his buffs. Then BoJack is also on the Storied Figures team. We easily could do full villain lineup for this, right? So more options for Storied Figures, awesome as well. Then BoJack is also on the Legendary Existence category team. Always glad to get more options for that. And then finally, BoJack, of course, is a tournament participant character. Tournament participants has been, you know, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, spammed all year. So there we go. There is the free-to-play BoJack. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.